Hey friends, Michael Kingswood here. It's story time, and it's time for our daily Kickstarter update. Because as you know, or you should know, we are in the midst of a Kickstarter campaign to raise funds for the thing you saw in the opening art, 52 Stories in 2023, Volume 1. So titled because, wait for it, I'm going to be writing 52 short stories at least during 2023. One a week at the minimum. Plus, working on other novels and other things like that I want to get done. I did that before a story a week challenge a couple of years back and made this big, thick collection out of it, which can be bought anywhere great books are found, and as an add-on to this current Kickstarter, which Kickstarter can be found at the link that's beneath my face at the moment. That's a pretty link that I set up so I don't have to. It would be nice if Kickstarter made the shortened links, but every time you get the link every time I've been able to find that you can get the link to the campaign, it's always huge. It's like, geez. So I use the Pretty Links plugin to make easy links for people. It's nice. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so that last challenge collection is available as an add-on on this campaign. Anyway, I'm doing the challenge again, but instead of doing one big thick collection, I'm doing 5. A, because it gets the stories out there sooner, and B, to be perfectly mercenary about it, can probably make a little money off of 5 books than off of 1, right? Because pricing considerations and stuff. But it's mostly the getting stories out to people sooner. Because what happened after the last challenge was I had this huge collection of stories that I had sent out on submission to places, and some of them got picked up some places didn't. And I was, what am I going to do with all these? And early on in that challenge, I decided I was going to do something like that collection. But sitting on that number of stories for that long, I was like, sheesh, should be doing something with these. So to make my process more efficient, I'm doing 5 collections this year on the stories from this challenge because it seems that makes more sense. Anyway, so the Kickstarter started on Tuesday at 12:45 p.m. approximately Pacific time. It is now Thursday. It is now 5 p.m. And let's see how we're doing, shall we? Now, I have not updated this particular thing yet, so it could be we're going to see in real time what has changed because I haven't checked it in a little bit. So let's go over. So this is where it was yesterday at this time. All right, well, let's check it out now. Hey, look at that. We're up to 368 bucks out of an initial $200 ask. So, as you can see, 184% of the goal. So, we've made 72 bucks so far in the last 24 hours. Not too shabby. Obviously, it's not as big a spike as the beginning, but that's okay. The beginning spike is supposed to be good. And we're over the hump into everything here is golden. We're heading towards the stretch goal. If you recall, let me show you the project itself here. The first stretch goal, which is a science fiction novella that I wrote a little while back, comes into place at 500 bucks. So we are pretty close to that stretch goal. Just need another couple of backers and we'll be all square, which, hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. So that's looking pretty good. Let's go over to let's stop sharing that and let's go over to the Kick Track, just because I find Kick Track to be kind of fun. It's same data, but it gives its fun little projections, and this is where it was yesterday. All right, so now you see the trend they're calling for is still lower than yesterday. Yesterday, they said it was going towards 3,300 bucks, and none of us believed that because why would we? The last campaign got 860. I would expect this one, since it funded so soon, to go maybe a grand or more, but 2 to 3 grand, yeah, probably not. But still, it's looking kind of cool. If you look at this, there's kind of neat data in this Kick Track page. If you look at the daily stuff. No, can't do a projection. The trend, the trend looks bad. The trend looks like we're going down to 0 support here in the near future, daily support in the near future. I don't think that's correct, but we'll see. And that's what we're looking at there on Kick Track. It's just kind of fun. Regardless, the verdict is here is the verdict. Campaign's going swimmingly. Very happy with it. I'm glad you guys are helping out, and I'm glad you guys are liking it enough to give support. Obviously, if you liked it enough to tell other people about it and help spread the word, that would also be awesome too. But I am doing everything I know of to get the word out. By all means, those of you who have supported, thank you. Tell your friends too. If you're watching this and you haven't yet ever heard of this campaign or haven't backed it yet, even though you did heard of it, go back over to the campaign page. The link's down there beneath my face. And look at what we got going on and consider giving it back, because I think it's fun stories. I enjoyed writing them. People I have shared my work with in the past, not necessarily these stories. Nobody's seen these stories but me and my writing mentor, who I send the weekly story to on Sundays just as a manner of accountability. Nobody's seen them but us two. But other stories I've written, people like to like, and so that's part of the reason why we getting backing from people so far. If you've seen this, haven't encountered me before, well, you can go to michaelkingswood.com/store and use the coupon code free sample, and you can download a story for free in ebook form, and you can see if you like my stuff or not, and then you can come back after you read it and back the campaign. That would be pretty cool. Otherwise, just go to the campaign and see what you think. Okay, so we're gonna keep this one short. Like I said, things are going pretty well. I've enjoyed the campaign so far, smashing success. I will talk to you guys again tomorrow with an update, similarly, and again on Saturday. Haven't decided if we're going to do it on Sunday or not. Probably not, just because it's Sunday. Don't like, it's Lord's Day. I don't need to do too much on Sundays if we can help it, but we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna call this one good. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting it. Thanks for supporting the campaign, all of you guys who are. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Until then, don't do anything I wouldn't do.